have some explaining to do. I'm back, guys! Woo! Isn't it incredible how 4 months away from YouTube can make you literally forget everything? Like, I couldn't remember how to even set up my editing thing. I couldn't remember how to turn on. I was like having to remember all of the lights and all of the stuff about the camera. I forgot everything. This is insane. I can't believe it. I seriously have some explaining to do. The 4 months that I've been gone was only originally supposed to be 1 week. And, yeah, shit happens, right, guys? I lost track of time, but I definitely feel like I owe you guys a very serious apology, and I've been thinking about this for weeks. I've literally had my friends on my back and everything. People have been looking in the comments and seeing your guys' comments, and people are, like, worried about me. Some people think that I've quit YouTube entirely. Some people think that I'm dead. And, I'm not. I'm alive and well. And yeah, I've had, like, literally had friends on my back saying, like, come on, man, you gotta make a video. You gotta do something. At least let your presence be known. Jacob Lounsbury in particular is very concerned about you. And so, I guess what happened was, I was originally just gonna take a week off because I had a week off work. And in that week, I wanted to also take a week off YouTube and just kind of enjoy the week of just doing absolutely nothing, no stress or thinking about anything at all. And then when it came to going back to work again after that week off, I still couldn't bring myself to come back to YouTube, and it was like, oh, I'll just do it next week. I'll just do it next week. I'll just do it next week. And it just went on and on and on, and I just got real lazy. I had no motivation anymore. I was kind of going through some changes in myself too. Like, I literally lost interest in... Is that flickering, or is that just me tripping out? I can't tell. I lost interest in horror. I lost interest in pretty much everything that you guys know me for, so it was kind of hard for me to make videos on stuff that I literally had no interest in at all. In fact, I became like the polar opposite of who I am, which is, you know, the horror movie kind of guy. I literally switched. I became interested in like musicals and things like that, and just happier things. And I completely switched. And I've never watched a musical in my life until I've got new friends and everything. Like, so much has changed. I can't even understand how to do this. And I knew this would happen. That's exactly why I came up with a plan. I decided to write it in my notes. So let's talk about some things that have happened since I've been gone. It seems like everything happened after I've been gone. Some of the craziest things, like Liam Payne passing away from One Direction. P. Diddy's been arrested, about damn time. Hawk 2 girl, last time I made a video on YouTube, she was nowhere to be seen. I literally made a video called, like, addressing the Hawk 2 girl, giving her my advice. And she took my advice. She literally doesn't know I exist. But she did do everything that I said she should do. She capitalized off of her fame, and now look at her. Rolling in dough. Multi-millionaire. She's doing pretty good. Terrifier 3 is coming out. Did I mention that? I feel like I already mentioned that. I just got around to watching Terrifier 2 for the first time the other day, and I'll give a whole review on that. I loved it, but I'll give a whole in-depth review on that. I have so many movies I need to review. Nikocado Avocado losing weight? What the fuck happened there? That blew my mittens right off. I could not wrap my head around that at all. That was the craziest thing that's happened since I've been gone. Hands down. Let's see, musicals. Oh yeah, Pokemon cards. I became very interested in Pokemon cards again. I was just feeling very nostalgic, and I was looking through my old Pokemon cards, which led to an obsession of collecting Pokemon cards. And I also completed Pokemon, was it red or yellow? Red version on the Game Boy Color. I just sat there one day, and it was actually over a period of days, and I was just nostalgic, and I wanted to relive my childhood. And so I did. I just played the Game Boy Color and struggled very much doing so, because I don't know how we played that without a backlight on it, but yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, there's some other things that have happened since then, but I feel like I'm forgetting a lot. Obviously, the studio looks slightly different. I don't have the Bible pages wall anymore. I was sick to death of coming in here and there being Bible pages on the floor. Like, the whole wall was just falling apart. They were just peeling off all the time, and it was so much work to like maintain it. So I decided to I was very reminiscent of my old black and blue tiled wall. And I didn't want to go through the whole work again of like putting them on there, so I just bought this blue color. I feel like blue and the green chair and like, I feel like it all went, oh, excuse me, it went really nicely together, kind of complemented each other, the colors, and I really missed that. I feel like the Bible pages wall was a little too depressing. It made everything very gray and dark in here, which was kind of a vibe at first, but then after a while, you're just like, I'm trying to get back into YouTube. I had no intentions of like leaving that long. I literally did this so long ago, like literally probably over a month ago now, because I was just ready to come back, but I knew I wasn't really, you know what I mean? It's like I wanted to, but I just had no motivation. I was forcing myself to. And yeah, I really do owe you guys an apology for worrying you. I did see the comments, but I just couldn't bring myself to reply. I literally had no energy at all. I was just enjoying my life, guys. I was just doing real life things and just trying to enjoy real life for once instead of just being on the internet all the time, which I still was, but just I wanted to lose that stress of me having to put stuff out there. So I took a break from pretty much everything. And yeah, I did worry you guys a lot. This is the longest break I've ever taken, 4 months. I was starting to get worried, but honestly, what's like really motivated me to come back this week, I was like, okay, that's it. On Monday, I am coming back whether I like it or not. And it's because it's Halloween in a couple of days, and I did get my Halloween costume, which proves to you guys that, again, I had no intention of leaving permanently or anything like that, because I never miss out on Halloween. I always have a costume, you guys know that, and I've not missed one yet for a long time now. I think this is like the 5th year straight I've like put a really good costume together. And yeah, I feel like you guys are really gonna like this one. But again, I'm sorry I worried you guys. I feel really bad about that, honestly. And I was talking to my friend about it. He was like telling me, you need to get back to it. You need to. These people are worried about you. And I was like, yeah, I need to have a good excuse. I need to explain myself. And the more I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, I need a good excuse. And time was going longer and longer. And I was like, okay, now I'm going to need a damn good excuse. And then it just got to a point where I was like, I was like even thinking about lying and saying like, oh, I've been traveling the world and just living my life, but I literally haven't. I haven't done anything productive, really. I've just been trying to I don't know. I guess realistically, what it all boils down to is that I was just not motivated anymore. And it really did get to a breaking point. Like, I physically and mentally couldn't do it anymore. But that's not to say I didn't miss it. I literally made a video 3 weeks after my break. So it was like 3 weeks in, just over. And I was thinking, I actually made a video. I came in here and I made a video. And in the video, I just basically told you guys the same thing I'm telling you now, but I just never got around to uploading it. And so now it's just lost in the shadow realm. Nobody's ever gonna see that video. But yeah, basically all I did was just the same thing as now, but like a lot less severe. Like, this is even longer now because it's been 4 months. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, did you guys miss me? And yeah, I'm glad to be back. I feel like this is what I needed though, really, because I have missed making videos. The more I wanted to do it, the more I was like putting it off because it just felt like pressure. I was like, okay, I'll get round to it. I will get round to it. But realistically, I would have never gotten round to it if I didn't just have that one push, which is what I'm doing today. But anyway, guys, I'm glad to be back, and I've missed you all so much. And thank you for all the concern and love and support. It really means a lot to me. And I've also been playing around with my Patreon and the tiers on there. So if you guys want to support me, because YouTube, like I said, I haven't posted in months. If you guys want to support me or support my channel, yeah, my Patreon is in the description. Definitely check it out. And you could become a patron and be on my featured in the beginning of every one of my videos. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this and listening to me come up with lame excuses. I tried my best to come up with something and I just couldn't. So in the end, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to tell them the truth. They'll understand. Even the spammers. I missed you guys too. I see you in the comments too. I missed you. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one, and yeah, peace out and chase your dreams.